The New York Mets going up against the Pittsburgh Pirates. All right, we'll be back to get this one started after this. So just about set now. And today on the hill, Marco Gonzalez.
Well, he's allowing just over one base runner per inning, which is really good, especially for a starter, because these hitters get to see you 2, 3, maybe even 4 times in a start. So just shows you how deceptive and how effective his stuff is. We'll see if it's that way in this one.
And now Starling Marte as the lefty gets to work. And there's a foul ball. And a pitch. Fought off foul. Oh, and 2 now. Swing and a miss, and he struck him out. And 1 out now.
He's really good hitting the baseball the other way, so credit the pitcher for having him out in front of that pitch. Clearly he had him fooled.
And now here's Jeff McNeil. And first offering is fouled off. Gonzalez goes 6'1", 205 pounds. And they went out and made a trade for him last season. The 0-1. And a good eye there. So a foul ball makes it 1-2. 1 out, base is empty. That one the other way, and it goes just foul. The 1-2. Struck him out swinging. And that's strikeout number 100 on the year.
Well, anytime you can punch out the top 2 guys in a lineup to start an inning, got to be feeling pretty good out there on the mound, because when you think of just having a distraction, table setters on the base paths, and all of a sudden you're dealing with the number 3 hitter, any distraction can cause you to serve up a cookie, and instead of it being a solo shot, it's a 2 or 3 run homer.
And a foul ball.
Instead of letting the hitter get his arms extended, tied him up a little bit, slightly up, slightly in.
Line drive, base hit. And that extends the inning.
Just a solid swing right there. Caught it out front and ripped it into the outfield for the base hit. Those always feel great.
Francisco Alvarez up now for the Mets.
He's done a great job making contact recently.
Out to short. Flips it behind his back. They get the out, and that'll do it.
Great concentration to get that one started. He gets the force at second. Glove work at its finest.
And we're back. And today's starting pitcher, Jose Quintana. Singy's looking at a nice little milestone here.
Well, he's been sitting on 99 career wins. I think he's got it in him for 100 today. Excited to be in the chair and watch him work.
Bottom of the first. Down the third baseman, Key Brian Hayes.
The third baseman, Key Brian Hayes.
And here it comes. And a foul ball. The 0-1 is outside, and it's a ball and a strike. This one in the air, center field. Taylor snags it. One down. We take a check of the Pirates lineup put together by manager Derek Shelton. One guy swinging a hot bat recently, Ke'Bryan Hayes.
He's been a solid force for his team right now. Kind of a fire starter when you consider an on-base percentage over 400 over the last 10 games. That's solid, consistent work. He's making things happen for this offense right now.
Andrew McCutchen batting with one down takes a strike.
0-1's the count.
Check swing. Did he go? Yes, he did.
0-2.
One down, base is empty.
Nope, outside.
Swing and a miss. And he's down on strikes. And there's 2 away. 2 outs, base is empty. Brian Reynolds here. In for a strike. And it's 0-1. Two outs, base is empty. That one finds the zone. And the count is 0-2. Upstairs.
It's a good take.
Two down, nobody on. Line to right, and that'll be a base hit.
He was all over that one. Pretty much a model swing on that one as he ripped it into the opposite field gap. And I'm sure he's going to be watching that one back on video because that's the kind of swing you want to bottle. So many positives that led to that knock.
Next to hit, Connor Joe. Ground ball left side, and he grabs it foul. Runner on the move. Pitch is low. Throw to second. Out there. And the inning is over.
The catcher definitely looked ready for that stolen base attempt. Got in position quickly. And a strike down to second base to end the inning.
And welcome back to the ballpark. Now it's the veteran outfielder, Brandon Nimmo. The wind of the pitch. Check swing, but he went too far. Strike one. Swing and a pop up in foul ground. Hauls it in for the out.
Batting fifth, the center fielder, Tyrone Taylor.
And stepping in for New York, Tyrone Taylor. He's someone that you might not describe as having elite level speed, but he can absolutely move, and it is a factor in his game. That one finds the zone. That's strike one.
Boog, this guy's definitely a plus runner, but what I love about him is that he goes all out every single time, never takes a break. It's guys like that, even though they don't have the elite speed, the fact that they're consistent with it, they make moves on the base paths.
Next pitch is outside. And another ball. Fly ball down the line. McCutchen makes a nice running catch.
The third baseman,
Brett Beatty will hit next. And first offering is fouled off. No score here in the second. Out to center. Taylor coming on. Brings it in. And that is that. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. We head to the bottom of the second. Digging in, Connor Joe.
The first baseman, Connor Joe.
The pitch. That one off the mark, and that's ball one. Quintana, a former All-Star. He features a sinker, a four-seamer, a curve, a changeup, and occasionally mixes in the slurve. Next offering is downstairs. Carl Dixon doing the umpiring behind the plate.
And Boog, I'm not sure if it's because he sort of sets up higher than most, but one thing to be aware of with Dixon is the high strike. Not usually a big deal because most players are swinging at pitches up there, but we may see some surprise looks from hitters from time to time because that's just so unusual.
Let's see if he gives him anything to hit here. And that's in for a strike. Chris, do players ever change their approach in meaningful ways based on who's umpiring, or is it good to just be aware of tendencies so you're not that surprised?
I'd say the latter, because the pitcher's got to pitch to his strengths regardless. The hitter's got to hit to his strength. So you're aware of it, but you have to just hunt for what you can handle.
That one ripped. Marte drop step going back. And he makes the catch on the track. Just missed a homer that time. So next to the plate for Pittsburgh, Liover Peguero.
He really needs to start making more contact, averaging 2 strikeouts per game over his last 5.
Right through there for a strike. And it's 1-1. And that's a base hit. So a man aboard now with 1 away.
Couldn't have timed it up any better than that. Nice line drive to the pull side, met it out front, but just stayed through it nice enough and ripped it into the outfield. And now let's see if they force some action with good wheels on the bases.
Man at first with 1 gone. Now it's the shortstop.
He's struggled to make contact lately, striking out nearly twice in each of the last 5 games.
That's in there. And the count is 1-1. Ground ball right side. Lindor, that's one. Return throw to first, got him. Double play, and that'll do it. No runs, 1 hit, no errors, and no one left. We played 2 full, no score. Back here in Pittsburgh, well, here we go. Top of the 3rd, scoreless game. Omar Narvaez at the plate. The pitch. To 3rd. Hayes to first. 1 up, 1 down.
Batting 9th, the pitcher, number 62.
Jose Quintana now at the plate. Off the mark there. And that's ball 1. In the air, left side. And it hops over the wall for an automatic double.
Well, there's something really nice about getting yourself an automatic double like that. You get to stroll into second base without having to worry about a throw or getting your uniform dirty. And now you're just looking for the next guy to kind of do the same thing. Maybe put one in the gap so you can jog home as well.
Starling Marte up to hit. Foul ball there. Man at second. Bounced up the middle. Peguero throws to first. Marte retired.
Not a bad outcome in that spot. The runner moves up to third, and now they have a chance to drive in the go-ahead run. It's not a knock, but at the end of the day, it's a good at-bat.
Jeff McNeil stands in. 0 for 1. He struck out swinging last time. Pitch misses, and it's 1-0.
Well, the best way to shake off yesterday's struggles is to get on the board early. They've got a guy in scoring position. They've got to find a way here to get him in.
2 outs. And that's off the inside edge. And that's ball 2. Comebacker to the mound. Tosses to first, and that is that. So 1 hit is all they get. We head down to the home half of inning number 3. We're tied 0-0. Back here at PNC Park, and here's the catcher, Henry Davis. Quintana back to work. Just missed. The 1-0. That one fouled off. Pitch misses there, and a count 2-1.
2 balls, 1 strike.
Kicks and fires. Davis checks his swing. Now an appeal to first. No swing. Eric Summerskill with the call. Bounce to the right. And foul ball. Three-two. Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again.
Well, he's desperately looking for that swing and miss. He's going to have to just change speeds a little bit, try to move it around, create just a little bit of illusion at the end.
Got him looking. That's a strikeout.
Well, just couldn't pull the trigger on the fastball right there, and I don't think he was taking it, thinking it might be a called ball or anything. I just think he was flat out frozen. Did not expect that location, in my opinion.
Michael A. Taylor, the next to hit, takes outside. And that's in there at the knees for a strike. Still tied at 0, last of the third. The pitch. And now 2-2.
These first 2 hitters really making him work out there. Already 14 pitches this inning.
Foul ball, another 2-2 upcoming.
Well, he's having a tough time getting a pitch by him. As a hitter, you feel pretty confident that you're seeing different pitches still able to make some type of contact.
Sharp grounder, that's through for a base hit. So he battled through a long at bat and earned himself a hit.
Well, a swing like that can help you come out of the struggle. We saw the numbers coming into the ball game, but all he's trying to do at this point is help his team win.
Marco Gonzalez, the next Pirate to hit.
Definitely scuffling at the dish lately. No hits over his last 5 games.
And a sac bunt here. They put the tag on him, and he gets the job done.
The third baseman, number 13, Key Bryant.
So the batting order turns over. Key Brian Hayes, the next Pirate to hit. 0 for 1 with a fly out to center. And when you talk about elite defensive third baseman, this guy is at the top of the list.
Stud. When you look at players like this, you play that hot corner, got to be pretty courageous over there with the way balls come off the bat. That's the kind of guy that every year you expect to be in the All-Star game and have a gold glove, if not a platinum glove.
Hard hit right side. Tossed to Narvaez, and that ends the inning. Pirates leave 1. Still no score. And welcome back to the ballpark. John Sciambi with Chris Singleton, and set to lead off the 4th, Francisco Lindor. The pitch. And there's the strike. So what are the skills you look for that make a really good defensive third baseman that elite?
Well, Boog, one of the things I think about immediately are just the feet. Does he have good feet? Is he able to quickly react? And when you have good feet, you've got soft hands. And soft hand defenders are able to make tough plays look easy.
And a swing and a miss. And there's one down.
Well, take a look at the 3-pitch sequence here. Pretty simple in terms of putting them away at the plate. Once you're ahead 0-2 as a pitcher, you can really expand the zone and see how aggressive that hitter is going to be trying to protect and battle. And right there, clearly he was in swing mode, but all you can do is hope to foul that off.
Francisco Alvarez digs in now. He's 0 for 1. Fastball in for a strike. 0-1. And as well, lots of pop in that bat. So you combine the slug with really good defense. One down, base is empty. And there's a ball.
1-1.
4th inning underway, no score. Good eye right there. That one misses, and the count is 3-1. And that's ball 4.
I don't think he really wanted to pitch to him right there anyhow.
Here's Brandon Nimmo. Nimmo, 31 years old, and he's been on a good run at the plate, hitting over 300 in his last 10 games. That one missed. All tied up as we play game 1 of this 4-game series. Next offering in there for a strike. And it's 1-1. And now the lefty. And a big swing and a miss.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
In the air, pretty deep out to center field. Makes the grab. So up next for New York, Tyrone Taylor. Flied to right his first time. And that one fouled off.
His eyes got big. He saw that changeup way out in front. Better to pull it than to get jammed on something off speed like that.
And that one clips the corner.
Backdoored him with a breaking ball. Just got the corner. There's nothing you can really do with that.
Swings through that one. It's a strikeout. So no runs, no base hits, no errors, and one left. On now to the bottom of the fourth. No score. And we're back. Bottom of the inning. Down the number 2 hitter, Andrew McCutchen.
Andrew McCutchen.
Quintana back to work. That one's in there. It's 0-1.
Well, he's been incredibly efficient in this one. First pitch strike percentage over 70%. That's well above league average, and that's what's allowed him to pitch well up until this point.
Kicks and deals. Ripped to third. One up, one down. Here's the left fielder, Brian Reynolds. And he's already singled in this game. There's a strike. Base is empty, one away. We're here in the bottom of the fourth. Swing and a ball lifted to center field. And it falls. Throws to second. The tag out.
Got to love the hustle and the attitude there to try to stretch that single into a double, but unfortunately thrown out at second base. He was so close to being in scoring position.
Next, it's the Pirates cleanup hitter, Connor Joe. Just missed. That one finds the zone. Strike one. And down on strikes he goes. And a nice inning of work there as he sets him down 1-2-3. Bucks go down quietly, and we are still scoreless. Back here in Pittsburgh, here's the third baseman, Brett Beatty. The pitch.
Well, on paper, it's favorable to have a fairly quick inning here with 2 of the 3 hitters he's set to face batting from the left side, same side he throws from.
Headed down the line, and that is a foul ball. The line to kick the pitch. Up the middle. And the leadoff hitter retired in the fifth. And here's the first baseman, Omar Narvaez. 0 for 1 so far. Down the middle for a strike. And it's 0-1. Got the bat going too soon. It's strike two. All tied up, and we're at the top of the fifth. Cuts on it and misses. That's a strikeout. Pulled the string on the changeup.
Way out in front of that inside pitch there, and just exactly the opposite kind of approach that you want with two strikes. You want to let the ball travel. Make sure you recognize it. Try to shorten up so that you can at least put the ball in play. Clearly fooled, but I think even more so, you question the two-strike approach.
Now a chance for Jose Quintana. Two down, nobody on. And that one a little below the knees. And 1-1. And that gets the top of the zone for a strike. 2 outs. Swings and misses, struck him out. And the Mets go down 1-2-3. And we're still knotted at 0. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. And stepping in is the speedy Liover Peguero. The wind of the pitch. 0-1.
0-1's the count.
And that's outside. And a base hit into right. So a runner aboard to start the inning.
The batter, the shortstop.
Here's the shortstop at the plate. Here comes the pitch. Runner breaks for second. On the ground, right side. And it finds its way through for a hit. And now runners at the corners, nobody out.
One of the first real jams of the game for him, Boog. Back-to-back singles to start the inning, and he's had a real solid outing, but he needs to lock this situation down if he wants it to stay that way.
And now the catcher comes up to him. Henry Davis struck out looking at his first at bat. And fouled off. The Pirates looking to strike first. Last half of inning number 5. Good eye in that spot.
This is a situation where the hitter is looking for something up in the zone that he can get his arms extended. What you have to be careful of is that pitch that's up, that's in on your hands. That'll pop you up in the infield, and that's exactly what the pitcher wants.
Just missed.
Tough spot right here. A couple runners on. 2-ball count. You can't nibble, but you have to execute and finish your pitch. If you leave something out over the plate, it's going to bring in some runs.
Down the line, and it's foul. Runners on the corners, no outs. And another ball.
So here we go. Base runner at first, could be running on the pitch. He's got good enough speed to steal the bag to get in scoring position, even if it's a swing and miss at the plate.
Lefty out of the stretch, runners at first and third. And that chance handled. Quickly to second for one. They get the out, but the run scores on the twin killer.
First and third, nobody out. You're thinking you've got it lined up for a pretty big inning right here. So that double play is pretty deflating. They get the run in, but now they're starting all over.
So up next, Michael A. Taylor. And a foul ball. And a pitch. Swing and a miss, and that's strike two.
I think he was sitting off speed there.
And he grounds one back up the middle. Dives, and he can't hang on. He decides to eat it, and he reaches safely.
A couple of hits in a row for him here, and now they've got some speed on first, so we'll see if they try to get him into motion.
Here's the pitcher, Marco Gonzalez. Close, but called a ball. And that is ball one. Taylor off of first with two away. Next offering is in for a strike. Lifted in the air down the left side. Fair ball. Throw in holds the lead runner at second. Two on now with two away.
Well, pitcher comes through, Boog, and now he won't let his teammates forget it. Just a blue hit behind third right there, and that's a really tough play for a third baseman or shortstop to get to, and the same for the left fielder. So he just found a perfect place to drop that one in right there.
Now batting Key Brian Hayes. Two on, two outs. Fought off foul. Next pitch is downstairs.
Well, the good thing so far is that he hasn't issued any free passes. Unfortunately, they're making pretty good contact. So not getting the swings and misses and making that defense work behind him.
And that's off the inside edge. And the count is even 2-2. First and second, two down. That one misses, and it's 3-2. Andrew McCutchen in the on-deck circle. Hit center field. The run comes in to score from second. It's 2-0. Here's Andrew McCutchen to hit. So RBI spot, but Chris, this is a guy that is not really swinging the bat all that well here.
In this situation, you have a real good opportunity to get swings and misses and record a strikeout. I think you attack him in this spot.
First pitch doesn't find the zone.
Well, he's just given up 3 straight hits, and now behind in this count to this hitter. Might be a good time for somebody to call a timeout. Maybe the pitching coach go out there and talk to him just a little bit.
And another ball. Two outs. Couple of base runners at first and second. The next pitch misses. 3-0.
A rare 3-ball count here. He's been throwing strikes all day. Got to be ready to hit if you're in the box.
3-0 down. Fastball for a strike. Downstairs, and it misses. Ball 4.
His ability to draw walks has been something that's been part of his career since day one.
Now, Brian Reynolds.
Well, he's so good about trying to drive the ball to the opposite field gap in these situations. If he takes that approach, he could bust this game wide open.
Right through there for a strike.
Tough situation right here. So important as a pitcher to get ahead in the count as he did right there.
Oh, 1 now. And strike 2.
0-2 is the count.
Here's the 0-2. That's towards center. Taylor hustling after it. Pulls up and it drops for a hit. One runs in. A second scores as well. And it's 4-0.
Well, he was a little off balance. He got the front foot down, but it was so great at keeping the hands back and allowed him still to get good wood to this baseball. Big one there as he drives in a couple of runs.
And here comes the Mets manager to the mound. Pitching change coming. Jose Quintana will depart, and he's not going to be happy with himself. New pitcher on the mound in a moment. The Mets with a new arm on the mound, number 51.
Well, they didn't get much length out of their starter in this one, so they've got a lot of outs to eat up in that bullpen. I think they'll look for some length out of him right here if they can get it.
Up next for the Pirates, Connor Joe. And the first pitch misses for ball 1. That one missing inside.
That two-seam fastball is usually coupled with a slider away, and when a hitter's conscious of the pitch in, it's hard for him to cover middle away, and that's where a pitcher can really finish off that batter.
And the right-hander deals. That's down and in. Liover Peguero waits on deck. Fouled off. He was late. Swing and a miss, struck him out. 9 men come to the plate, 4 score. We're through 5. It's the Pirates 4 and the Mets nothing. Back here at PNC Park, and now the right fielder, Starling Marte.
Starling Marte.
And a pitch. That one inside. Ball 1. Wouldn't chase that time. The wind to kick the 2-0. That one at the knees for a strike.
In today's game, not that many fastball counts, but hitters still in the back of their minds, they're looking for one. 2-0 changeup call right there. Excellent pitch selection to go with.
He gets there with the slide to first, and they get the out.
Just so impressed with the movement on that play. Footwork was excellent. The arm strength was there. And, of course, the most important part was getting the out.
And next for the Mets, Jeff McNeil. Fastball for a strike. Foul ball. And he deals. The punch out there picks up strikeout number 7. Chris, third time through the order and a couple of quick outs for the starter.
Yeah, he's been very frugal today, economical with the pitch count.
Francisco Lindor to the plate now. Fans love him, but he's pretty popular with the players, too.
He certainly is, Boog. A player survey on MLB.com listed him as one of the friendliest infielders to chat with during a game. I'm sure he appreciates the recognition from his peers.
2 down, nobody on. And we're the top half of the 6th. Next pitch is outside.
Well, as good as things can be, it can be a tough day at the office, even for the skippers. Seeing the offense just sputter, not able to get anything going.
Up and in, and that's ball 3.
Oh, they have had a hard time scoring in this one. The pitcher out there on the mound wants to keep attacking, make sure that they don't get any confidence.
And he walked him.
Pretty easy walk right there. Last pitch wasn't even much to think about.
2 outs, runner at first. Here's the catcher, Francisco Alvarez. Outfield playing very deep, not wanting anything over their heads.
1-0.
Pitch out, but no action. Two outs. Lindor on the move. Pitch is low. Throw to second. Great jump.
You know, nights like this when it seems harder to score, I like the call to put him in motion and try to steal the base. Ball's not carrying, no home runs so far, so trying to manufacture some offense like this may be the way to go.
Runner at second, 2 down. That one hit to right. Nabs it, and that's the 3rd out. Make it 6 shutout innings for him out there now. It's the Pirates 4 and the Mets nothing. Bottom of the 6th inning. At the plate for Pittsburgh, Liover Peguero. And a pitch. In there at the knees. That's strike 1. And that one is inside ball 1.
Really good run, perhaps a little bit too much on that 2-seamer. Couldn't hold the corner.
Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout.
That's that classic wipeout slider below the zone right there. Just nasty. Looks like a fastball thigh high that you got to protect the zone, and then it's just that late break that fools you and kind of makes you look silly.
And first offering is fouled off. Base is empty, one away here in the bottom of the sixth. That's in there. And the count is 0-2. On the ground, right side. McNeil sends it to first. 2 up, 2 down.
The batter, the catcher, Henry.
And here's the catcher, Henry Davis. First pitch, and he just misses. And another ball. And the righty deals. That one's spoiled, and the count now 2-1. Here comes a pitch. Swing, and that ball smashed on a line. And it's into the gap. Around first, heading for 2. And that's a 2-bagger.
Well, that was one of those high percentage advantage counts where batting averages are just so much higher. Great hands on that swing to take the inside pitch and drive it into the gap for the double. It's easy to spin off a pitch like that, Berg, and you can pull that thing foul, but that was perfect.
Man in scoring position with 2 away. And now the center fielder, Michael A. Taylor. Ripped to short. Gathers and throws to first. 3rd out. So 1 left for Pittsburgh. They lead 4-0. And welcome back to the ballpark. Top of inning number 7. And stepping in for New York, Brandon Nimmo. Gonzalez back to work. On the inside corner for a strike. And it's fouled away. Just misses. And the count is 1-2.
Tough to take a 2-strike changeup that just missed. I think it froze him.
That missed by a lot. The count now 2-2. The wind and the pitch. Swing and a miss. That one in the dirt. In time. And a drop 3rd strike leads to the first out.
I got to think that was the plan all the way. He set him up with the high fastball and then bury that curveball down low to get him swinging. Now, especially with how effective pitchers work up in the zone these days, that's a devastating combination.
Tyrone Taylor up now for the Mets. High in the air, out to right. McCutchen makes the grab for the 2nd out.
Now batting, third baseman, Brett.
And the batter now, Brett Beatty. Off the mark there. Ball 1. And that gets the inside corner for a strike. Fastball for a strike.
1 ball.
The Mets down by 4 here in the top half of inning number 7. And down on strikes. And good work there as he gets a 1-2-3. Nothing doing for the Mets. They're down 4-0. Bottom of the 7th, and now the pitcher, Marco Gonzalez.
The pitcher, Marco Gonzalez.
And the right-hander back to work. Up the middle, Lindor. Over to first, and one away in the bottom of the 7th.
Now batting, third baseman, Ke'Bryan Hayes.
Now the third baseman, Ke'Bryan Hayes. 1 for 3. Right through there for a strike. Righty to the plate. That one ripped right center field. And that should be extra bases. Now he'll turn for second. In safely. It's a double and his second hit.
Another multi-hit game for him. He's been really hot lately. He got a pitch he could drive, but he didn't get too excited like a lot of guys do and pull off the baseball. Really good timing all the way through the swing, and the barrel was so on playing with the ball. Easy drive into the gap for that double.
And now it's Andrew McCutchen. And the first pitch misses for ball 1. Just missed.
2 balls.
Runner at second here, 1 gone. Two one now. There's the sinker at the knees for a strike. And a 2-2. Fouls that off to the left, and we'll do it again. And the pitch. Set down on strikes. Called strike 3 and a fastball up in the zone.
Just locked him up right there for the second out, and that's an at-bat he's probably going to be thinking about for a little while. Didn't pull the trigger. Not how you want to go down in an RBI spot, so now you got to hope your teammate behind you can pick you up.
Reynolds in the box here lets that one go for a ball. This one in the air. Drifts towards it. And that'll do it. Pirates leave 1, but they lead it 4-0. And we're back. We go to the 8th, and stepping in for New York, Omar Narvaez. The wind of the pitch. He swings and fouls one off. That one ran inside, almost got him. Here's a 1-2. And another ball.
Ball 2.
Wouldn't chase that time.
Expect for that guy to come right at you with a fastball, something in the zone, because he does not want to allow the leadoff walk.
Swing and a miss, struck him out. Snuck the fastball by him.
Not too often you're going to see a sub 90-mile-per-hour fastball get by a hitter for the strikeout, especially when it's in a very hittable location like that. Makes me think he's either looking for something else completely or he tried to do way too much with that swing.
First pitch misses. One down, base is empty. And that one fouled off. Base is empty, one away, and we're in the top of the 8th. And there's a ball.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
The pitch. Now this is in the air down the line. And that's a foul ball. The pitch. Spoils that one, and it remains 2-2. And now the lefty. Swing and a miss, and he got him. He didn't make it easy for him on the mound, but they still get the strikeout. Here's Starling Marte. 0 for 3 with 2 groundouts and a strikeout. Line drive, and that should be extra bases. Around first and hustling for second. And he'll pull in there with a stand-up double.
Well, clearly he was ready to hit right there. A lot of hitters tell themselves line drive over the infielder's head. That's what I'm trying to do. Just keep that approach simple. And right there, it was perfectly executed. On time with everything, and pulled it into the gap nicely.
So 2 down. Here's the second baseman, Jeff McNeil.
Went down looking on 3 pitches last time. Let's see if he can be a little more aggressive right here.
0-1.
Two outs and 1 in scoring position. And that one's a little bit low. And it's 1-1. And downstairs. Left-hand hitter waits. And a 2-1 hammered but foul. Man on second, 2 down. That's off the mark, and it's a full count. The lefty closing in on 100 pitches. Man at second. To the right side. Over to Joe. That ends the frame. Mets strand 1. They're on the short end of a 4-0 score. Back now, new pitcher on the mound as we roll into the bottom of the 8th. Phil Bickford. He last pitched 2 days ago. At the plate for Pittsburgh, Connor Joe. 0 for 3 with 2 strikeouts and a flyout. The pitch. And first offering is fouled off. And ball 1. At the belt and fires. Swinging a foul straight back. That's to third. A dive. Nice stop. Over to first. And very nicely done for the out.
Third basemen have to be so quick with their first step reactions. Hot shots like that. That's why they call it the hot corner. That's a perfect example, though. There's no way he gloves that one if he's not dialed in, anticipating something coming his way, staying on his toes every pitch. Really nice job to get back up, set himself, and make a strong throw across the diamond.
Now at the plate, Liover Peguero.
Ball 1.
And a good eye there. And the 1-0. There's a strike. 95 of that one. Stirring in the bullpen for the Mets. Adam Ottavino getting loose out there. Raley, the lefty, warming up as well. Comes up empty. That's strike 2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
High fly ball, shallow right field. No trouble here. Puts it away for the out. 2 down.
Up next for Pittsburgh, the shortstop, Jerry.
2 outs, base is empty. And the batter will be the shortstop. That's in for a strike. And strike 2.
No balls, 2 strikes.
2 down, nobody on. Here, the bottom half of the 8th inning. Not even close there. And it's 1-2. That's foul off to the right side. Keeps the AB going. Two down, nobody on. And a swing and a miss. Down on strikes. And it's a 3-up, 3-down inning. Looks like he's heading back out for the 9th as he'll go for the shutout when we get back. Back here in Pittsburgh, all set to start the 9th in this one. And now it's Frankie Lindor. As he turns on the rubber and with that good live arm delivers.
He's been so sharp today, even over 100 pitches thrown. His skipper is leaving him in there to finish the job.
Kicks and deals. And that one hit to first, and that's just foul. Outside, 2-1. And here it comes. Gets a piece and stays alive. Two now. Just misses the mark outside the zone. And a payoff pitch. Fights it off. He'll see another. Three-two. Good job to fight that one off. This one popped up. Foul ground, first base side. Hauls it in, and there's one away. Derek Shelton out of the dugout, and he will make the move. Marco Gonzalez will depart, and as he heads for the dugout, we'll take a quick break. New arm on the mound when we get back. Pirates with a new arm on the mound, Colin Holderman.
And as relievers go, he's not a big strikeout guy. He tries to force weak contact, so command and execution are huge for him.
He's 2 outs away. And now the catcher comes up to him, Francisco Alvarez. Outfield playing very deep, not wanting anything over their heads. Close one, doesn't get the call. And that's ball one. Swinging a foul over the screen and back out of play. One down, base is empty. Outside low, and it's 2-1.
Right through there for a strike. But I think that pitch surprised all of us. Right down the middle, doesn't get a swing. Not very often you see a hitter lay off a cookie like that.
And that's in the dirt. Got him looking for the K. And they're down to their last out.
Well, they locked him up with the cutter on the outside right there, and I got to think he was looking middle in because he just couldn't pull the trigger. And, you know, with 2 strikes, fastball coming in, you've got to be ready to swing it. That time it cut to the outside part of the plate, and he just couldn't pull the trigger.
Nimmo in the box now. No balls and a strike. 2 down, nobody on. Here at the top of the 9th. On the ground to third. Oh, nice play. Fires to first. And what a play. Ball game.
What an exciting finish to this game. An amazing play right there. It's hard for the fans to go home. They want more. They're not ready to leave and head to their cars. But an outstanding job to keep entertaining all the way to the end.
A 4-0 shutout in this one. For Chris Singleton and our entire crew, I'm John Shambi saying so long.
our final line score tonight. For the victorious Pirates, 4 runs, 12 hits, no errors. They left 7 runners on base. For the Mets, no runs, 3 hits, no errors. They left 5 runners on base. Time of the ball game, 2 hours and 41 minutes. Thank you for joining us here this evening. We remind you to please drive home safely.